Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Nebras. We're back with another video reacting again to Rev Says Desu. This time, Normies attack Saba over problematic song. Now, I don't know what this is about. Um, haven't actually seen much, but Saba's been causing waves since her debut. Um, and we're going to react while I have some lunch. But before we get into it, and I really hate having to say this, please like, comment, or subscribe, or do all three. Because your view only counts if you're a quote unquote engaged viewer, which means you've got to actually like, comment, or subscribe. So if you do that, you'll be helping me out a ton. And with that said, let's get into it.
So another day and another round of people seething about Saba the VTuber. Now, I'm not really spoiling anything. This is the new account of Gargura ever since she graduated from Hololive. Yes, I'm violating all of the past life guidelines people pretend to care about on social media, but everyone knows this
Like it's dead obvious. You watch Guru, you watch Saba. It's clearly the same person. So
is the new account of Gargura, and she has had immense levels of success as an indie. That is not surprising to anyone. And of course,
nope,
when you have
she was the
a
biggest
huge
VTuber in the world
debut and many successful
as
streams
Guru.
that follow that debut, you're going to attract attention of VTuber fans as well as normies. And normies have been having a very, very hard and seething filled time encountering Saba. And once again today, we're going to look at another round of controversy involving her, and perhaps one of the most ridiculous examples yet. So we have
Oh
this
boy.
post sharing a clip of Saba from a recent karaoke stream. The caption is, "Nothing floors me faster than a woman with a beautiful singing voice."
Yep.
Now, I can't play this because
Based.
YouTube is really weird. Even with covers, they'll copyright claim this video, like the original producer, even though a cover is supposed to be fair use, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
But she's doing a cover of Pretty Little Baby. Very nice song, by the way. And as expected by anyone who follows whatever iteration of her account that she's working on, she has a beautiful voice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she's not just a fun, entertaining streamer, she's also very talented as a streamer. And
Yeah.
this clip, it's great. If you want to check it out for yourself, go ahead.
She didn't become the most subscribed to VTuber in the world for no good reason.
But somehow, some way, people saw this and they started projecting the weirdest accusations you will ever see.
Oh boy.
Just right now, stop. Go ahead, type in the comment section what you think people will say about someone saying she has a nice singing voice.
Well, it was when she re-debuted, people were all seething about, oh, it's pedo bait, it's pedo bait. The funny part about that is that I think that is projection, because I don't look at Saba, right, and think I want to fuck that. No, I look at that and I think, man, she looks super cute. And then the voice, and I'm looking at the what fascinates me even with models like Silver Veils is the way the eyes like expand and contract, the irises, like the blue part here. Yeah, and then I'm fascinated by her ear movements and whatnot. There's a lot going on with Saba, but the primary complaint with her debut was it's pedo bait, and well, you're just projecting because you're applying a sexual context to a character where none exists. So you're the one who's weird, not people who like her.
You're probably right.
Like,
Okay, you've watched
look
my
how the
main channel, my
eyes
alt
work.
channel. You know where this whole thing is going. Starting off with this saying, that's
That's
not
not
real.
real. It's a real person behind the character, yes. We know this.
Okay.
It is
what,
known.
what do you mean it's not real? It's literally right here. What are you talking about, bro?
He
Here's
probably
one
means it's
saying
AI.
maybe censorship on the internet is a good thing. Oh,
No,
this lovely individual is supporting censorship on the internet
he's got fewer
because
followers than I
Saba
do.
did a cover song on a karaoke stream. You know, when you think about like the UK
Censorship's never
and
a
all
good
the
thing.
censorship going on over there, and also
It's a very
how that's
dangerous thing.
extending to other countries like the United States, by the way, these are the idiots that are helping these things get support because They
About censorship, right? So we all know that currently the UK requires ID verification for things like even Spotify, right? And need ID verification for all kinds of other things now, and YouTube's going to be using an AI to determine if people are actually 18 or older. And I saw something about the US, something about YouTube not allowing people under the age of 16 or 16 or younger to have YouTube accounts. And while all this may sound like a very good idea, and it's all very altruistic and whatnot, and protect the children and whatnot. The final boss of this level of censorship is North Korea. They don't have internet in North Korea, or at least what they have is highly, highly regulated. And it all centers around kissing Kim Jong Un's ass, but that's a different story. North Korea is where this level of censorship ends, right? So, and I think that the whole ID verification thing is just an information gathering psyop exercise thing, and um, yeah, it's literally just for information gathering. The the story about protecting the children, well, altruism is a very good excuse, and villains who cloak themselves in good deeds are well camouflaged. So, just be careful about what you wish for. This guy saying maybe censorship on the internet's a good thing, to a point, I'll agree. I mean, I've seen some pretty messed up things, stuff that haunts me even to this day. I won't say what, but with my waking eyes, I sometimes see it. That's how badly it scarred me. So, yeah, to a point, I agree that censorship may be a good thing, but the end boss of it is North Korea. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to live in that world.
want everything they don't like to be censored, and it's pathetic and it's irresponsible. Here's another one saying whoever enjoys VTubers with characters like this are closeted predators, especially men.
Projection, projection. Once again, I don't look at Saba and think, wonder what she looks like naked. You know, this is clearly projection.
Well, besides the projection and the schizophrenia here,
Yep,
what do you mean by this?
especially men.
Especially men? So you draw some sort of a dividing line between what you think is pedophilia for men versus women.
Yep,
There's different
that sounds about
categories
right.
based on gender. It might be okay with one gender, but not with another.
Well, we've seen it, haven't we? Teacher arrested for molesting her. I don't know if you can say molesting, but for um, essaying her student, sleeping with her students, and people are like, "Hey, where was she when I was in school?" and blah 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 blah. Nah, if it's wrong for one, it's wrong for both. This isn't oh, there's grey areas. If it's wrong, it's wrong. If it's right, it's right. It can't be wrong for one and right for the other.
What do you mean by that? That's a strange thing to say. Here's a reply saying the F is all this lolly CP. Goonerism is not the way, and I fear it's gone too far.
So I wonder what this guy's likes look like. I bet would be another "Hey buddy, your likes are public" moment if likes were still public. I wonder what we'd find out.
For any return to a natural human state, knock knock with the old FBI open up joke. First of all,
And also, what is a return to a natural human state? Where's the bar? Where's the benchmark? Ancient Rome? Probably. Um, yeah. What do you suppose this guy thinks is a natural human state? Because the whole of human history is full of instances of humans just butchering each other en masse, like wholesale.
work on your grammar, and second of all, if you think this is actual illegal content, why are you replying to it?
Yeah,
Why are
by
you
replying
help
to it, you
sharing
give it a
this?
you tell the algorithm that this
What
is
are you
what you want to
doing?
see.
Seems odd. Like, if you saw what you believe is genuine illegal material that's abusing children, why would you reply to it? Why would you interact with it?
And that's why I
Clearly,
say,
it's
what do you
not that
suppose this guy's
serious to
likes
you,
look like?
but you still feel comfortable enough making these wild accusations. Very strange.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one saying, honestly, the UK might be right with the internet censorship. Censorship, a ship of censor. After watching 30-year-old man do this, do what?
Yeah, again, North Korea is the end boss.
Say Saba is a nut.
People talking about this is the same people who are like, oh, look, communism's so great and whatever. Communism, on the face of it, is it's like on paper, on the face of it, it's a good idea, right? So, internet censorship, so you don't get gooners and whatnot, blah blah blah. Protect the children. Just like communism, where people look at it and think the dictionary definition of communism, which is the means of production and distribution are owned by the community, right? But what they don't think is so that's the face of it. It's what happens. How does it actually work? And so against like communism, for example, it's so the means of production and distribution are owned by the community, right? So everybody shares. Who regulates it? Because there's only so much to go around, right? And so if I'm on my own, but I'm also co-owner with the community, can I take 6 times what I actually need? And then Joe Soap over there, with his 6 kids and wife, he has that much less because I took more. Someone's got to regulate it, right? And doesn't that regulatory body then become the government? You know? And now you end up with the government who's now in charge of all the resources. Now they've got all the power. And so you end up with the whole power imbalance, as we've always seen, as it's been noted throughout history. Do you think the Tsars and the Russian oligarchy fell um, because people were living well? No, they were living it up. People in the peasants were struggling just to carve their living out rocks, and communism didn't help. It really didn't help after the fall of the Russian Tsars and everything. And then Lenin came in, did his thing and whatnot. Then you had communism. You ended up with, if I remember the passage from the Gulag Archipelago, you had Solzhenitsyn say that when Stalin gave a speech, nobody wanted to be the first one to stop clapping. Is that the kind of world you want to live in? Well, again, the end boss, North Korea.
Nice singing voice. And of course, you can see this person make a follow up saying, I've been chilling with my girlfriend while watching this. By the way, pretty funny to see them get pissed.
Yeah. Like I believe
I
you've
don't
got a
believe you.
girlfriend. Yeah.
And also, seems a bit insecure. You make a stupid take on the internet, and then you immediately have to flex on the internet
Having a
people
girlfriend.
saying you have a girlfriend and you're just
Yeah.
laughing at it. You seem triggered. You wouldn't have made a follow up reply here if you weren't triggered. But, anyways, here's another one saying it's a man with a voice mod.
It's a hell of a good and consistent voice mod.
Amazing. What an original comment right there. Oh, we see another one. I'm placing down a bet that that's a voice changer. I find it odd that these people clearly.
So if it was a voice changer, why is the voice clearly the same one as Gargura? Let's go with that. Why? So it's a voice changer, and she used the exact same voice for 2 different characters. Why? Oh, because that voice is known. She left the corpo VTuber scene to become indie. Why would she use the same different model? Right? Because she wouldn't. But I'm pretty sure if she went to Yaga and said, "Hey, I want to take the model of Gargura with me," Yaga would have granted it. Yeah. Despite that it might be in the contract or whatever that she can't. But she was their biggest VTuber. She was the biggest VTuber in the world. So, in the first place, she probably could have taken Gura with her, right? So but she got a different model, which is much better rigged and animated and everything than Gura ever was, right? And but it's clearly the same voice. Why? If it's a voice changer, why would she use the same voice? I don't get it. This is stupid. And this clearly demonstrates that Thai restaurant gaming doesn't think critically about things.
Really wants people like Saba to actually be a man. It seems like projection. Like they actually want that to be the result. Why? I don't know. You do your thing, but it seems a bit weird
To be honest, I wouldn't actually care at all if it was a 30-year-old guy with a voice changer behind the model. Really, I'm not interested in who VTubers are behind the scenes. And nobody who watches VTubers cares that much either.
that you're so pressed, that you so desire that to be the reality. Just a bit odd.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another one saying, how is that a woman, bro? Why is Twitter so obsessed with lollies? Stuff is weird. Well, unfortunately for you, cowboy.
Again, what do you think his likes look like? I bet you he's got a lolly anime folder on his PC somewhere.
Um, it's a VTuber model. And yes, there is an adult woman behind it, and this guy would just get absolutely clapped. The fact that you're seeing her singing and someone saying, I like her singing, and instantly think of Jay and off. I don't know, man. I think you're the weird guy
Yeah.
here.
Well, that just goes back to what I said in the beginning. You're applying a sexual context to a character where none exists, which makes you the weird one.
She is a woman, not a child. Is that what you tell yourself when you goon to this stuff? You're a freak, just rope bro.
Huh? What?
So this guy is telling people to end their life over knowing the difference between fiction and reality.
Oh, is that what it was? Just a rope. Okay. Yeah, I thought it might have something to do with that. Yeah. Seems a bit of an overreaction.
And also, what is with weirdos on the internet when they see someone say something positive about like a VTuber model or anime or anything, and like, is this what you goon to?
It's because misery loves company. These people have nothing in their own lives that make them happy. And so they've got to shit on what makes other people happy, and the people for whom it makes them happy. So yeah, it's misery loves company. They're miserable, so they got to make everybody else miserable and ruin what everybody else loves. It's why Karen's infiltrated gaming.
Why are you thinking about stuff like that? Why are you thinking about like sexual things involving random internet users
Because they're weirdos.
who are not being sexual in any sort of a way? Isn't that like sex pest behavior?
Yeah,
Isn't this like embarrassing and like weird to admit?
yeah.
Anyways,
It's because they don't get it. They don't. They're so obsessed with it. They feel like they're missing out. Probably.
this person says men are losers.
Some of us, yeah, sure.
Projection.
But not because we
We're
like
weird.
Saba.
And that's misandry. Awesome. Misandry over praising someone's singing voice. Whatever.
Again, projection. Pedophile meetup. Yeah. Again, what do you suppose his likes look like? This is, it's. I feel like a broken record at this point because I'm saying the same thing, but like, yeah.
Predator meetup. Projection.
Yep.
I agree with some of this guy's opinions, but this stuff just pisses me off.
So don't watch it. Like, again, I don't like avocados. I'm not going out and ordering food that has avocado in it. I'm not going out and buying avocados. I'm not going out and trashing people who do go out and order food with avocado and buy avocados. I don't like avocados. I've never liked the taste. I don't like the texture, and I don't care for the smell. But I'm not going out there trying to ruin it for everybody else. I just don't eat the stuff. I avoid it. Somebody else makes avocado, be like, okay, no, it's you enjoy. By all means, please. You enjoy your avocado. Don't don't let Leave me out of your avocado. And it's the same with this. You don't like lollies, you don't like Saba, just don't watch it. I I was on a couple of years back. I was on very political spheres and whatnot, and my feed was full of just worst shit you could imagine, and it depressed me so much. I don't like to see it anymore. I check up on it every now and then just so I know what's going on, but I don't expose myself to it very often because I don't like it. It makes me it's sad. It makes me sad. So I don't watch what pisses me off. You know?
Why do I gotta agree with the lolicons?
You don't have
Because
to
you don't
agree with
actually take it
lolicons.
seriously. Your hatred of this is not holding you back from agreeing with someone and publicly admitting it. So clearly you don't take it that seriously.
Yeah, and you don't have to agree with lolicons. No one's saying you've got to agree with lolicons. You don't like this, that's fine. Go watch something else. Jeez.
And maybe you should act like how you don't take it that seriously. Instead of being so hostile for no reason.
Yeah.
In quotes, I need a woman with an uncanny 3D anime girl model to put me to sleep. End quote. Extremely gay tweet.
Again, projection. There's nothing wrong with like Saba's voice is rather is pretty soothing. So I could see like you mark up you take a cover that she's done and you put a lo-fi track to it. I could see you falling asleep to that. There's nothing wrong with that. Rev's just like, really,
Get this
bro?
guy a dictionary. What are you talking about? I don't even know who the F this is, but her singing voice is pretty spot on. Solid 10 out of 10. Woo, we got
Saving
a
the best for
positive
last.
one, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. Embrace the VTuber side of things. But of course, we get another one saying so much filtering in these replies. God, I
God, I
love
love the
that
fish.
fish.
Yep.
Of course.
The Saba
Filtering
smolder.
is good. Filter your hobbies and make sure to make fun of people like this. If people are going to seethe and act like projecting lunatics over a innocent, innocuous tweet like that,
Yep.
go ahead and make fun of them. Like they want the attention, give it to them. That's what you should do.
I
But of course,
wouldn't.
the OP would reflect on this saying, I literally just said that I like women who sing well and people are mad and calling me a predator.
Yeah, well,
Many such cases, unfortunately.
yeah. People are weird, and uh, people are weird, and it's stupid. They're stupid. Uh, so that's about it for the video. Link to the original will be down below, and yeah, check out my Poggers and Starforge. Fuel your greatness with Poggers and power it with Starforge, and yeah, I think that'll be it for this video. We'll see you around in the next one. Why the hell is Lily Tino on my fucking recommended feed? God damn it.